All right, happy Thursday. I had a number of questions asked on the last demo with a digital agency, so I wanted to record a quick strategy, how to, what is type of video, but also for those of you new to Partnerhub, I'll point out some new features and where to go and how to use it day to day. But first, let's talk about these buckets of what types of partnerships should I be trying to form with first tech and then other digital agencies. This is my recommendation. Our recommendation is to, with every new tech partner that you are meeting, you're learning about their solution, you're meeting their partner team, you are going to go through phases with them. The intro phase, onboarding phase, product education, and you're going to go down what we call a partner track. Now, there are forks in the road where you may not implement AppBind, but you refer people to AppBind because you like the product. Or maybe you're not quite comfortable making referrals and you're not implementing, but AppBind has an audience that you would like to get in front of. So you co-market with AppBind. Now, this is the custom labels area. So my recommendation is have custom labels for what type of partner you would want to be of AppBind. Are you going to implement and sell services on top of AppBind? Yes, cool, add that label. Are you going to become a referral or an affiliate partner of AppBind? Add the label. On down the list. Co-marketing and co-selling is our recommendation to do earlier on in partnerships than obviously becoming an expert. It takes time to become an expert. So what are you doing in that period of time where you're still kind of learning about the product and the company? Well, let's create a blog post together. Let's feature each other in one another's newsletter. Let's create a case study together. Let's do an event together and share the opt-in lists of that event. Now, co-marketing is one of the things we recommend you do very early on, both to tech companies and to agencies. And the reason for that is just like any new relationship, you want to get to know each other. You want to qualify each other for certain levels of partnership, and you want to get immediate value. Now, as agencies, as service providers, we all have clients, yes, but we don't have a client for every new potential partner. That would be very difficult. But we all have blogs. We all have YouTube channels, Instagram feeds. We all have email lists that we can feature partners in and just highlight them to our audiences and ask for them to do the same. We call these live offers from the tech side coming to agencies. From agency to agency, we call them opportunities. You can submit opportunities to other agencies. But we tell the tech companies like Syncery and Shortlist and Referral Candy and Appointment and Audience, and you see others blinking. AppBind has one, JetRails, UserCentrics. These are the tech companies that have live offers that haven't expired July 28th, where I'm at today. And what you do with these live offers is you receive them through notifications. If you have emails turned on, you'll get them in an email too. And they are no strings attached co-marketing offers. Sometimes we let free accounts in if it is a legitimate, valuable free account offer, but it's rare. But the ones we'll always let in is if Audience Insights, in this case, is willing to feature specific types of agencies, so you do have to qualify, to their audience, we will allow them to package that up in a live offer, put an expiration date, limitations, and our agency users, my head's in the way, can just accept this live offer. That puts you right in touch with Robert. Now, that starts the process. You guys are vetting each other at this point. Even though you're going to do that collaboration, you're still going to explore Audience as a product. You're still going to see if Audience as a product has any value for your clients. And you may get through first call and presentation. That could be a combined call where Robert's going to interview you for the Audience blog, but also he's going to do a quick demo of Audience and maybe even talk about their ICP a little bit to see if there's overlap there. Lunch and learns, we always recommend agencies that have multiple stakeholders in partnerships, multiple strategic roles to bring that technology that you are excited about in and present to your team. Now, I have agencies doing it every Friday every week. I have agencies doing it once a month, agencies that just do it when it's a good time and a good product. But you can check, Catapult's a good example. They pay for lunch and learns. So you can check here. You can even sort your backlog by live offers, yes, but I also want to invite them in to do a lunch and learn. These are the companies that have live offers and pay for lunch and learns. That doesn't mean they're going to buy 100 people lunch. It means they'll probably buy 10 people lunch, and you can use it as kind of a team building exercise. So again, bucket partners for what you want to do with them. Follow this track and make sure that you are reaching trusted partner status under the referral only or the implementation partner status, partner type. And then in the middle of all this, co-market, co-sell with your partners. Now, at this account mapping stage, your partner is going to get an alert that you would like to map accounts. One of the issues with partnerships is everybody uses different tools. Kind of why we built Partnerhub. Instead of you having to log into 50 portals to submit deals to all of your different partners, you go to one place and you send your referrals to any of your partners here. Pretty soon you'll see an email option. So if you don't have them connected in Partnerhub, you can just compose the referral here. It'll send an email with all the referral details, and it will add it to your sent area here. And if you receive referrals, you can update your partners here, and you can push it to your CRM using the integrations builder up here. But back to the original mention there around multiple tools. So co-selling is one of those activities that requires an account mapping solution. Our account mapping solution of choice is Reveal. A, because it's great. B, because it's free for agencies to connect their CRMs. And they also connect to Pipedrive, which is rare. So you have your big ones, your Salesforce, your HubSpots, but they also connect to Pipedrive, which is cool. You don't have to connect CRM. You can upload lists. But the way it works is essentially you have a Venn diagram of who I'm selling to, who you're selling to, and who we're both selling to, that overlap. And then the technology allows you to decide what to show your partners. Do I want to show you the names of my partners? Do I just want to show you the numbers? Do I want to show you the specific accounts? And then also connect your other third-party tools to see where they're at in your ecosystem. Really cool activity to do when you are at a certain stage in partnerships. It's not something you would do day one, but maybe month one. Yeah, for sure. Add them to the co-selling partner track when you start co-selling with them. So you know, one great use of Partnerhub, one great reason for its existence is here's all of my partners in one place. That's awesome. But here are all of the activities I'm doing with partners inside Partnerhub. Here's what I'm doing with my partners in different buckets. And then, of course, partner acquisition. Let's talk about that. So you can find technology partners. You can run filters by vertical, size of customers that they're selling to, what they're offering. Do they offer the ability to resell, free accounts, that kind of stuff? What solution they make better. I really like this because if you're a CRO agency selling e-commerce, you want tools that make your job better. So you run the filter, you open up these products, review everything that they do, and decide if you want to explore the partnership. I already requested partnership there. Some of them will have an explainer video, or most will have an explainer video. You can also delegate this off if you'd like to someone else at your company. I like that as well. Make sure if you're handling agency partnerships and you have someone else that's handling the tech partnerships, delegate it off. And request partnership. Now, for the tech users, they're going to vet you back, of course. They're going to look at your agency. Same thing with agencies, but tech, they'll make some decisions when you send this request. So one thing I always recommend you do, whether it's requesting partnership with another agency or tech, Tell them why specifically. What specifically did you have in mind? What would you like to do with this company? Do you have a client referral on deck? Maybe. Do you have an idea to co-market with them? Maybe. Do you want to use the product internally? Maybe. Like I mentioned, a lot of these will have free accounts. So that's a good use case right there. Start using the product, become an expert, then build it into services you sell. Agency partners. Now, this is an activity that most of our agencies love. It's partnering with other top digital agencies. So Andre at Floam, I'm going to send him a quick, hey buddy, great to have you here. Would love to partner. Don't send something like that. For you, I'd say something along the lines of, I saw you sell CRM implementation services on top of HubSpot. Or in this case, I saw you sell email marketing on top of Klaviyo to e-commerce D2C brands. We sell to D2C brands. We sell Shopify development services. Do you have a Shopify development partner? If not, let's connect. Or regardless, let's connect. Be specific. That's the short of it. Let's talk about this. Inviting prospects. We can prospect your partners for you. It's a win-win. If you submit a URL to Partnerhub, meaning you don't have a contact, but I like HubSpot. I use it. I just don't know who to contact over there. We probably know who to contact. So submit the URL and you can track your requests here. Like I just sent Andre a request. And let's talk about interest. Brand new as of yesterday is the ability for tech companies to express interest in you as an agency. You don't get a notification, you don't get an email. You have to check the interest tab in order to see. But the way this works is they don't see your agency name. They don't see your contact info. They don't see your URLs. They don't see your logo. They just see your profile as it looks here without this, without this, without these two links. They just see this. So the goal here is to get the tech companies to express interest in agencies based on services, details on their profile, to really have a reason why, instead of just looking at logos and names, to really dig into like, who should I partner with based on those details, that profile. So now it's up to you to request partnership. So if you like Bright Pearl, they've expressed interest, you can say, hey, I saw you expressed interest. I think it could be a fit. Let's talk. Let's start partnering. That's interest. Okay, opportunities is another one I want to show you real quick. You can submit opportunities to agencies only. It goes to agencies. It doesn't go to tech companies. The two types are projects, jobs, essentially, and co-marketing opportunities. A good example of a co-marketing opportunity is, hey, agencies selling to e-commerce, I want to do an event about how to optimize your Q4 campaigns. I'd like to collaborate with two other agency owners and do a panel discussion. I'm willing to spend $500 to buy traffic or pay for traffic to this event page and share in the registration leads with the two others involved. So who to qualify? Must be an e-commerce PPC agency. Put your information and then require that the other agency sells PPC services in the e-commerce vertical. Submit that. It'll go to all the agencies in the e-commerce vertical that sell PPC services. Received will show up here. You will get a notification. Tasks, one thing I think is important to know, you do not have to assign a task to anyone. You can create a task for me only, describe it, test task, oops, at. Now I have a list of tasks that I just need to complete for my own day-to-day operations. And these are tasks that someone else has assigned me. And then these are tasks that I've created that are either unassigned or for other people. Discussions, self-explanatory. You can chat me if we're connected in here, like this other agency did. Documents. Let's talk about this. So the document center is great for you, is not just great, I think it's necessary for you to give your partners something to use to get you referral business. And I say that because it's one thing for me to just say, I've got an agency for you, client XYZ, here's their, their name, and I'll do an introduction. It's another thing for me to send my client a one-sheeter that talks about your agency, maybe references a couple case studies, talks about your ideal customer profile and what services you sell, and contact info, of course. I can just send that to my client, and then I'm not putting the client in a position where they feel obligated to reply to an email. I'm letting them reach out. So give me something to sell you to my referrals. All of your partners are shown here. Filter them, search them. When you have a client on the phone, the client says, I need a Shopify website designed. And you'd say, you know what, I don't do Shopify development and design. But I may have an agency partner that does e-commerce, vertical, design, ecosystem, Shopify. I don't know if I have any, probably not, but let's see. I do. Client XYZ, I have an agency for you. They're called Stella Pop. They're great. I'm going to send you their one-sheeter. Remember, I don't think Stella Pop has one, so they should. And I'm going to submit a referral right here and there, talking about which client I am going to send to. Stella Pop already sent your one-sheeter. Right? Submit. And then new matches. Partners, tech companies cannot, but other agencies will reach out to you to partner. Those will show up under new matches. You can approve them, deny them, or request a call. When you invite your partners, you can bulk import them using this CSV template. So download that, put your partners in, upload it. When you upload partners, you see this invite sent? It won't automatically invite them. You have to open up their profile and invite them using that button there. Once the invite's sent, it'll show up like this. Once they create their profile, it'll show up like this. Adding team members. Let's talk about that. Team settings under the gear. Members, add as a member or an admin. Admins get the alerts, members do not, is the big difference. Admins can change profile settings, that kind of stuff. Ecosystems. Update your ecosystems regularly. We add new ecosystems, not too often, but sometimes, but we'll let you know if we do. But this is part of the matchmaking process. It's also part of the filter. So if an agency wants to refer to somebody that's a PandaDoc expert or a MailChimp expert, they're going to go to the marketplace and they're going to run filters by ecosystem equals PandaDoc or whatever. So update your filters. That's that. Hope you enjoy. If you need me, a few ways. There's a chat support here. If you're in Slack, chat us in Slack. That's easier. If you need any videos, you can click on the question mark and see the help videos. If you need to update your profile settings. If you need a call, click on the support link here. Take care for now. Enjoy Partnerhub, and please, feedback is always appreciated.